we have a secret to tell you. We're writing a cookbook! It's been over a year in the making, and we can finally tell you all about it.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, I love that.
So in this video, we're gonna take you behind the scenes and walk through the entire year-long process of how it got made.
I always seem to do these huge projects when I'm like largely pregnant.
Yeah, keep watching to the end of the video, because at the end we are going to surprise our friends with our brand new cookbook cover reveal. Make sure to hit subscribe. You want me to take out the trash?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay, yeah, let me do that. No, you can cut on. Nobody wants to see this. Okay, excuse me, important executive producing coming through. I'll be back.
That is truly his most important job.
So to start the story, we've got to rewind the clock. We got to go all the way back to December 2019. New York City. Pre-pandemic. The first step for us making the cookbook was to find a publisher.
Hey, Ned Ariel, how's it going? Hey, Jessica, good to see you.
Jessica is our book agent. You helped sell The Hidden Power of F***ing Up to publishers, kind of connect those dots.
Well, Cookbook's gonna be a little different than Hidden Power, that's for sure.
We've wanted to write a cookbook for so long. I
Yeah,
feel like
basically since we started dating. So
Good.
every time we had a recipe that we loved, we'd write it down in our little notebook, and then when we wanted to cook something, we'd go like, ah yes, what was that really delicious chicken recipe?
We have this show on a Try Guys channel called Date Night, and so we're thinking maybe we do something along those lines.
You know, what are the recipes you make on your first date versus your third date versus your 50th date, and how does that evolve?
I love that. I love the idea of using cooking as like the cornerstone of a relationship.
I mean, what even is the process? We don't even know where to start.
There is going to be a sales process.
That's the thing where we go to New York and meet with all the fancy New York people, right?
Yeah, that's the real fun part.
Ariel and I just had our meeting with publishers. We're feeling really excited, a little nervous. We hope they like it, but we're getting a lot of positive vibes. Okay, so we just got a call from Jessica, our book agent. She has some exciting news for us.
I closed your book auction and you guys officially have a publisher for your cookbook.
After we got paired with the publisher, it is time to start putting it all together. Now the real work begins. So we started brainstorming. Our dream for the book is that the chapters are organized around the stages of your relationship. So first we have attraction.
that's like when you first meet somebody.
You see a little cutie. What did we cook when we first started dating?
We made a lot of pasta.
Wish we could cook.
We made a lot of pasta.
Do you remember the very first meal I made for you? It was not very good,
Chicken
but it
and
was a
salsa.
funny story in the book.
Chicken and salsa.
I made Ariel chicken corn salsa on tortillas. I bet we could have fun with that, where it's like we elevate it.
The next chapter is like when you get a little bit more comfortable with the other person.
Right. I mean, I think we could just call that one dating.
When we were dating, what did we eat?
We were meeting each other's friends, you know.
Like party time.
That's when we discovered brunch was a thing.
Frittatas. That's the easiest brunch meal ever.
Maybe we could do like some
For traveling
meals
stuff?
from places we like to travel, like
Oh, I like that.
a lot.
Crab.
Yes,
Something with crab.
And then we need something that's like a breakup, or maybe like you have a fight.
You're over the infatuation phase,
Right,
and you come
right.
to this realization that like you're both actually people. Eating ice cream out of a pint.
Plowing through a pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream.
How about cookie dough?
Oh, I like that.
Like
I
edible?
remember there was a period of time when we lived in Chicago where we just had like cookie dough in the freezer at all times. Then you gotta have like the extravagant, like
What's your
kiss and makeup.
favorite? Because I'm gonna make it for you. So what's your favorite?
I mean, steak. I remember when I discovered the sear and blast method, where you sear it on cast iron and then blast it in the oven. Yeah, that's my favorite.
Then we kind of get into like moving in together.
You definitely met the parents at that point, so stability.
You want cozy, you want to sit on the couch. So I'm gonna put soup.
You're trying to like Netflix and chill, you know?
Yeah, maybe like a chili.
Netflix and chili! Oh my god, we have to do this! Although you don't really want to eat chili if you're trying. I guess this would be like eat the chili afterwards. You don't want the farts when you're trying to get busy.
And the last one,
the long haul.
Babies.
It's like, this is a marathon, not a sprint. And we're calling that one commitment because that's like whatever commitment means to you. I think this one should kind of feel like what we're eating now. We do a lot of grilling.
I mean, I think this is also the opportunity, since it's the end of the cookbook, to do like the more challenging recipes, you know? Like,
For sure.
what are the showstoppers? Like, remember that one time we made like a pavlova? You know, sometimes we would go out to a date and like just have dessert.
That's true.
Just dessert and wine.
Or like if you're on a really good date and you've had you've had your drinks, you've had your dinner, and then you're like, dessert?
Like, dessert is really more just an excuse to spend another hour together. You used to make something that was like a little pastry thing.
Oh, my galette.
That's what it is, a
It's like
galette.
my French specialty.
Yeah, I had never heard of that word before.
I'll put my galette. Okay, well I feel like we're in a good place now.
Yeah. So once we have our recipes, are we just good to just send them off?
You'll want to test them first to make sure that when you actually follow the recipe, the food that comes out is actually what you meant.
Welcome to our kitchen.
So today we're gonna test our peach galette.
A galette is like this fun pastry where you kind of fold over the edges. Also, it's great because it's like medium sized, so it's for 2 people. We had a little bit of a disagreement in the writing phase. Ariel wanted to do a store-bought puff pastry, and I was like, I make bread. I want to do this from scratch, so I'm going to try testing out with a from scratch puff pastry. We'll see how it goes. This one reminds us of summers in Chicago.
Half the time it didn't actually look that good, it just tasted really good. So we gotta make this look good and taste good and be like something that people could actually make before a date.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe this is a terrible idea.
We're trying to incorporate like store-bought stuff as well. Because yes, like you can make things from scratch, but not everybody wants to or has the time to do that.
Really doing a number on the countertop, hon. I'm so sorry. Smack the butter.
All right, I have my puff pastry here.
Oh wow, it's already done.
It's already done.
That looks really cool.
Look at this beautiful pastry that somebody else made.
What am I doing?
Oh, it's so pretty.
But I want it to be authentic. That is authentic. That's more authentic than I'll ever make it.
That's right.
Okay, taste test. It's pretty cinnamony.
Really? Too much?
I don't know.
Maybe we should make it less?
I feel like we should make it less.
Okay. I'm going to place my peaches.
Well, I'm still working on that puff pastry there.
We're kind of pretending that this is like a first, second date sort of situation. You got home from work, you're making dinner, you're
Yeah.
making a galette for your date.
if you were coming over in 20 minutes, I would be freaking out right now.
So the idea is that these are just gonna kind of get soft in the oven. Let's do something fun, like
Do
maybe.
a little crinkle.
I want it to be like rustic and delicious.
We should also try like a different form factor, because like I was gonna do mine in a circle.
Yeah, I like that
You wanna
idea.
try a circle?
We could do a circle.
I don't know if it's called a galette anymore if you do that.
It's called a galette. Oh my goodness.
Oh my lord. That's a good first draft. A little puffy on the sides. I think we need to rethink that aspect of the design. It's almost like when we fold over too much, it becomes too thick. The almonds kind of fall off. So I think for sure cut the almonds.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's nice. I like the circle a lot.
I like the circle a lot too.
It's been almost a half an hour with my homemade puff pastry. There's so much butter.
I mean, it doesn't look bad.
Look, that homemade pastry, it turned out okay.
Which one do you like the best?
You like
That's all of them. Time to taste.
little saugers? Ooh, we look a little, oh my.
Oh, wow.
Oh my. Maybe it's just way too much puff pastry.
It's delicious though.
I'm just like a little bit more cook time to get it a little more crunchy.
Yeah, and make the peaches a little bit more soggy, I think.
Up next, we have my homemade puff pastry. Circular form factor, dusted sugar on top.
It's pretty crispy.
It's very crispy.
Look how crispy that
Wow.
is. The peaches are way better because they're softer.
And maybe fewer peaches had less runny juices. Up next, we have Ariel's second attempt. Beautiful. I really think you put too much whipped cream on it, but you know what? I love whipped cream, so I'm sure it'll taste great.
It's gonna be undercooked.
Huh.
Oh, that's better.
Okay, so that was 15, so we should probably do like 20.
Okay, a little bit of vanilla from the whipped cream. That's working for me.
Oh, whipped cream is it.
Whipped cream is a winner.
Whipped cream is it, though.
But I think in general, we have kind of decided no almonds and circle.
Yes.
Once you're done sort of writing the recipes, while your editor is taking a look at those and reading your stories, you'll want to set up a photo shoot. You don't need a photo for every recipe, but you're going to want a lot of options to run by the design team.
Do we have to hire a special photographer?
Yes, you definitely want to hire a photographer who's done food photography before. And you'll need a food stylist. Their entire job is to make food look beautiful for photos.
There's a whole crowd of people. Crew. I thought we were just kind of making the food and then either like me or you takes photos of it. This is like a whole situation.
It's a big production.
This is the week we've been waiting for, where we finally get to put our recipes in action and take beautiful cookbook photos. We've got so many groceries. We're organizing them. Ariel's got a checklist here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we've got like 100 different grocery items that we're all trying to sort through.
I'm feeling a little stressed out.
A little stressed out.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, a little stressed out. We have an ambitious schedule. We're gonna try and do 65 photos in 5 days. Right here, we've got kind of the holiday, the big showstopper, Thanksgiving with the parents meal. Gorgeous sage butter roast chicken, lemon garnish. One of my favorite recipes is we have a Moscow Mule punch. That looks amazing. We're all done with our beautiful cheese board, but now we just have a cheese board.
The food has to get eaten
The
somehow.
food has to get eaten. It's a really hard job, but it's my primary responsibility.
It is.
You know, I am not the expert at this. I just kind of know what I want it to look like. There are so many people that go into one photo.
We have a great team together. We've got Jess, our culinary assistant, Danielle, our food stylist. She goes in with tweezers to make sure each strand of spaghetti is perfectly twirled around the fork. We've got Ivan, our photographer. Ariel is our prop stylist slash executive producer slash really she's running the show. Constantly changing the looks of things, swapping different colored napkins or different colored forks or knives.
I'm a collector of things, kitchenware, serveware, and we use them to take all sorts of different types of photos.
We have some fake ice cubes that are made out of plastic. To get it to look the most real, you need a little fake. And me, well, I'm just here to make sure everything gets eaten.
Well,
I'm a designated taster.
and hand model. You got this.
I'm a little nervous, yeah.
A little bit more like this. And maybe one more tomato. That's pretty good. That's it.
We got it. That's a tough job, but you know, somebody's got to do it. Okay, so you have a heat gun here.
Sure?
And you're gonna brown the top with the heat gun? Whoa.
We could do a spoon in it, in the bottom.
Yeah. Ooh, that's really nice.
Great.
Let's keep that.
No, the counter. Sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
What's in it?
There's a layer of mashed potatoes at the bottom, and also the blackberries went bad, so I used some of the blackberries, but you can't tell because, you know, they're coated. So
Right,
just
of
done.
course.
Sorry.
A little mound of mashed potatoes in the bottom, and then the blackberry cobbler all around it so that the top looked like kind of like full and luscious. It's like a silicone breast implant for a pie. Oh, it really is all mashed potatoes. Doesn't taste bad. So one of the things that we've been doing is we'll take the photo normal, then we'll kind of messy it up a little bit, and then we'll add some accents.
I think it needs a brighter napkin, like the almost fuchsia one. I like that color better. I do think it needs something on the galette.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think that works.
Nice. All right, now it's time to reveal a sneak peek of a few of our favorite recipes. There's Netflix and chili, love at first steak with balsamic reduction, vegetarian cavatappi salad with pea tendrils, morning after avocado toast, mozzarella monkey bread with marinara sauce, confetti tres leches, and of course the flaky fruit tart formerly Peach Galette. And finally, it's time for the moment we've all been waiting for, the official cover reveal of the Date Night Cookbook. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
I want to know what they think is going to be on it.
It's you two, and then there's a big stock pot, and your children are in it, and they're holding whisks, and they're laughing.
Okay, I'm picturing Ariel. She has oven mitts. She's taking something out of the oven.
Like a big roast?
Like a big roast.
Like the biggest roast.
And then Ned's got a saucepan, and he's covered in sauce, and he's going, oh! Just tomato splashes everywhere.
Ned is gonna have like a fake pregnancy belly, but it's actually like a bread basket.
Oh.
You're dressed like a doctor, but you're actually a chef.
So I'm birthing a bread baby.
Coming at him with a bread knife.
And the title's called Honey, I'm Fulmer.
That's funny.
Pretty good.
These are all ideas that I'm like, why didn't we do that?
Why didn't we do that?
Why didn't we do that?
You guys ready to see? Yeah! In 3, 2, 1. Oh my God! Look at him! Look at him! It's us! We wrote the cookbook! Oh my God! Look at him! It's called the Date Night Cookbook. It's recipes for every stage of your relationship. We are so excited. We're so proud of it. And you can order it right now. You can pre-order our cookbook at datenightcookbook.com. It'll be available in stores everywhere September 28th.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's like your third baby.
It is like our third baby. It took about 9 months.
Oh. Except this one I can drop.
Yeah, that's true. So since we're making 60 dishes in 5 days, need some help eating it. Yes, Sam.